My name is Devin Washington, quarterback number 2, left-handed out of Tampa, and my goal here in my first season is to save FSU. As y'all remember, this was their record last season, and so me, an undersized 5'10", 5-star quarterback out of Tampa, Florida, I'm here to make sure whatever that was don't happen again, with of course the overall goal of getting this team to the national championship and winning that thing. And so, will a 5-star undersized quarterback be able to save FSU? Guess what you're gonna have to find out. Man, coming out on this football field for my first time FSU football, I'm ready to change whatever happened last season and give the FSU fans something to really cheer for, you feel me? Because last year they ain't deserve that. And now I got an opportunity, a chance this season to start off really well. I mean, we got Alabama in the first game of the season, and this could definitely set the tempo for the rest of the year. We got to ball out. We got to win this game. Let's get it. If it's one thing I'm happy about is the fact that I feel like Coach really trusts me. He really trusts me to come out here and be that guy that's going to change the culture of the football team because of last season. And already on my first play of the game, a touchdown to that man, my receiver 2, Destin Hill. Great play by that man. And man, just look at the defense. Got out there, stopped Alabama. Now we get a chance to go ahead and extend our lead. We got a little jet sweep, touch pass, whatever to my running back, and we really didn't pick anything up off that. Now, if it's another receiver I know that's going to ball out this season, it's going to be my boy number 6, Jaylen Brown, for sure. I got to target him as much as I possibly can this year. But if nobody's open, the good thing is I got legs and I'm not afraid to use them. And here, I end up getting down the field, and luckily I didn't fumble the ball. I got to slide next time. A very important aspect of the game that we're going to need to have here against Alabama is our run game. I mean, it's a team with a very good defense, and I don't know how good our blocking is going to be against them, but so far it's not looking too good. Now, it's 2nd and 9. Coach got us out here in 5 wide. Now, look, hopefully they don't send no blitz at me, because if they do, it's going to be pretty bad. And they actually didn't. I had a wide open receiver to pick up this first down. Thank you. I feel like I'm already starting this game off pretty well. We're already on their side of the field. We got a chance to go ahead and extend this lead here on 2nd and 2 now, running the play action. Trying to see what I can find. I'm going to go ahead and take my check down, run it back wide open. If it's one thing you got to do, don't try to force nothing stupid. Now here on 1st and goal, I really don't want to do anything dumb. So I'm just going to try to take a check down if I can. I don't got to force it in for no touchdown, and I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and take my drag route, and I just couldn't get it to him. Now in this play, we got a couple slants coming across the field. I'm going to hope that I can get my boy Jaylen Brown, and I can right there in the middle for that touchdown. Let's get it. Now, unfortunately, this time Alabama actually scored the touchdown, so you know, it's definitely going to be a game. And then, look, the run is just not working. They just all over it. It's 3rd and 13 now. We're going to try to run a play action. Hopefully, Alabama doesn't get free that easily. And look, Jaylen Brown, thank you for getting open when you did. We pick up the big first down. We got 1 minute and 20 seconds left in this first half. And I really at least want to try to get a field goal, if anything, to, you know, finish off this first drive. Oh, that is a great pass right there. Great catch for that first down. I'm going crazy in this first half. Funny, I say don't do nothing dumb and I do something like that. But this time, for real, don't do nothing stupid and nothing. I'm going to go ahead and try to use my legs here on this play, and I really can't find anything. We're going to have to just settle for 3 points. It's fine, because as long as we get some more points before half. This Alabama defense is really doing a really good job at stopping our offense from, you know, getting our run game going. And I can't even get a screenplay to work. If there's one thing I realize I'm doing a lot is that I'm stepping too far back into the pocket when I need to step up in the pocket. But it just seems like this Bama defense is all over me. But this time we was actually able to get our screenplay to work, getting the 3rd and 2. Now the run game has not been working, but we really need something to come out of it this time. And he picks up a couple of yards. All right, so on our last play, I ended up taking a pretty big sack. So on 3rd and 14, coach got us out here 5 wide verticals. And I'm just hoping that one of my receivers get open and my boy Jaylen Brown wide open down the field. And I get him for the big streak play. Thank you. So why not? It worked before, maybe it works again. They're not pressed up this time, but maybe I can get a seam dot and I can't find one open. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it myself. And thank you for that block. Should have slid down. I don't know what I was doing. All right, this is a very big play right here. We need to pick up this first down. And Jaylen Brown wide open to the back of the end zone. That boy is just nice. Thank you. Big touchdown. And that could be game right there. And in the first game of the season, we defeat Alabama, the Alabama We start off this season 1-0, already better than last year. Let's get it. You already know your boy Devin Washington's 266 yards, 4 touchdowns, player of the game. And man, really came out here and did my thing. Only threw 7 incomplete passes, and it's fine. The run game really wasn't working that well, but hey, I was doing my thing running wise and receiving wise. That just know Jaylen Brown, he's gonna do a lot of this season. For sure. Alright, man, this game right here should be a lot less stressful than the game against Alabama. I mean, this is a school that is not ranked, they're not as good, so we should be good. But at the same time, that does not mean that we can slack off at all. We still got to stay locked in, stay on our P's and Q's, and I got to make sure I still make all the smart decisions. You know, 2nd and 3, running the play action, trying to confuse them a little bit, and actually end up tackling my running back. So I had my wide open slot receiver to pick up this first down. Now, 1st and 10, we got a play action. I got Johnson coming across the middle, and I might be waiting for Brown on this comeback route, and I got him. He burnt his man, destroyed him, and got the first down, 1st and goal. Now, obviously, coach ain't like it, but I am going to be looking for my running back coming out the backfield. He gets wide open for this touchdown. Thank you for that, Tug. Let's get it. Now, something's a little bit weird. Sometimes coach draws up plays where everybody's running to the right side of the field, so it just makes it a little bit harder for me. But hey, I still got that amazing accuracy. I'm able to throw crossbody throws that a lot of people just can't do. And with a receiver like Jaylen Brown on this team, man, it's gonna make things so much easier. Here I'm taking a check down, picking up a couple yards. After taking a pretty bad sack, after I walked back way too far, it's now 2nd and 18. If it's one thing I realized I gotta do is I gotta step up into the pocket more, because this is just not good. And then on this sack, I ended up fumbling the ball. Luckily, we picked it up though. And man, this drive and just went to straight, just went straight down. It's 3rd and 31 now. I gotta find a way to get down the field, and I might just have to look, walking back again. And I already know, just me walking back in the pocket is something that a lot of NFL scouts are seeing, and just something that my coach does not like. And so it's something I'm definitely gonna have to work on. But on this play, got my guy down the field for the big play, for the big first. I mean, yeah, walking back in the pocket is something that my coach has always told me to stop doing, especially here in college. He saw in the first game that I need to stop doing that, because this is going to put my team in a bad position, and I'm just not making a decision fast enough. 2nd and 19 now, 5 wide. And I got to try to scrap, but look, they're sending crazy blitzes at me. Looks like Florida Atlantic done found a way to really stop my offense, really stop me and what I'm trying to do. But here, look, slot receiver wide open down the field, just a bomb, big play touchdown off 3rd and 30. Come on, man. That big play that happened before half was something that was really needed, because our offense was not looking good at all. But now it looks like we might have a whole lot of momentum. If it's one thing I can say is the fact that I do have really good stats in this game right now, but it's really not showing like how bad I've been playing, because I have not been playing well. I just got a couple of lucky plays. But we're up 14-0 right now, so I really can't be mad at any of that. I'm going to try to get my boy Brown to run a streak, see if he can beat this slot corner over the top, and he actually does. There was nobody over the top to try to guard him, and that's another touchdown. Now, they did end up scoring the touchdown, but it's a little bit too late for them. It's 28-7 now after we scored as well. So at this point, we just got to try to burn the clock, pick up first downs, and try to get this game over with. But they're making it real hard on us to try to run the ball. And I ain't going to lie, I see that Jaylen Brown is being pressed, and y'all already know what that means. He's going to beat him down the field. So I just threw it down there, put all my trust in him, and guess what happened? Beat his man like I said. Now here on 2nd and goal, coach actually wants to pass the ball, surprisingly. Got Jaylen Brown on the slant, and I'm going to try to see if I can find him there, and I actually don't. But after scrambling for a little bit, I got him. He caught that ball while taking a hit. Great catch for that touchdown. And I actually ended up subbing out for the rest of the game, and we win this game 37-14. Did I think? And me, 347 yards on 100% completion, 5 touchdowns. I was just accurate like that. 14 for 14. Like, who would have had thought? And rushing wise, just 3.4 yards per carry. Yeah, it'll get better. But receiving, just look at my guys. Jaylen Brown, Stephon Johnson, they doing their thing. Somebody who's not really balling how I thought would is Destin Hill. Maybe I can get him involved a little bit more, hopefully. We'll see. I ain't gonna lie, I feel kind of bad for my boy Destin Hill on that right side. Because me being left-handed, I normally don't throw the ball to receivers that's on the right side of the field, just because, you know, it's a lot easier for receivers on the left side of the field for me to get the ball to them. But I just feel like that's just a part of my game that really needs to be worked on, like, a lot, because I need to be able to see the entire field. I can't just look at one side, because then that's a very big part of my game that just needs to be worked on. And I'm just trying to get Taysom Hill the ball more. And it really hurts, especially when you know that like he feels a certain way, but he really doesn't want to say that to you. And I tried to ask him about it, but he really just doesn't want to talk about it. And so I'm going to try to go out of my way in this game to try to get him the ball, not trying to force it to him, but like, you know, just look at him a lot more. And if he does get open, then he'll get the ball. He just got to make sure he catches it. That's all. But so far now, we done made our way down the field. It's 3rd and 3 now, and I really just need a little check down, a little short pass to pick up this first down. And I got my guy on the drag route picking up the first. Maybe he can get to the end zone. He can. One thing I thought that we're going to do more is read options. We finally out here doing a read option. I got to make sure I make the right play so I don't get tackled by him. I'm going to go ahead and hold it and get into the end zone for my first rushing touchdown of my career. One thing I really like about myself, the fact that even though I'm way undersized and I'm really supposed to be a scrambling quarterback, I really don't play that way at all. I'm just trying to make sure that everybody knows I don't have that many weaknesses. I can really put that ball in the air, and I really can. All right, man, 2nd and 3 out here in 5 wide. Got Destiny coming across the middle, and I got him. He's diving for it, but he just couldn't get to it. Now it's 3rd and 3. We just need 3 yards to get this first down. Got to make the right decision. Got Jaylen Brown first down. Thank you. And now in this play, y'all can see on that left side, Jaylen Brown is being pressed. Y'all know what time it is. He's burning his man down the field, and it's going right to him, but I underthrew it a little bit. He still made that catch, though. He's just like that. This is amazing to just know I could just throw it up to him, and he's going to be able to make that play. And here, I got Dexton. There you go. Come on, we're getting him that ball. It's funny I keep on calling him Dexton when it's Destin, but hey, it is what it is, though. Now, 1st and goal. We already here, and I can't find nobody. I'm just throw this ball out of bounds. I ain't doing nothing stupid. And now on 3rd and goal, we're going to try something that we really... This is a play we haven't ran yet. 3rd and goal, run this play action. Scrambling out to the right, to the left side, and I don't see anything. Now look, we have beaten Alabama this season already, and we've been playing against some pretty much way worse teams now, and our offense just doesn't seem like it's been progressing that much. I just keep going back. Since I keep on telling myself to not walk backwards, but I just keep on doing that. Now it's 2nd and 23. This time I'm stepping up in the pocket. I'm going to go ahead and use my legs, pick up a couple yards, and I'm burning everybody. I'm picking up this first down with my legs. Let's go. All right, man, after picking up that huge first down, it's now 1st and 10. Got a 5 wide. I'm going to see if I can find my boy Johnson in the seams. If I can't, then might have somebody on the outside. And I actually do. I got that man Hill on the outside. Great catch on the sideline. I feel like the previous games, he's definitely been open on that route a lot. I just haven't looked to the right side of the field, and that's my fault. But now I'm locked in. I'm gonna see him a lot more. This time I'm gonna throw this up and see if my guy can get it, and he can't come down with it. All right, man, we got a slant on the inside, and the backside we got Hill. We're gonna see if we can find something, and I actually shouldn't have thrown that because it ended up being an interception. My first interception of this season. Just not a good place to throw interception either. We was right there. And moments like those is exactly why you don't want to try to force it into nobody. But here, I see that man Brown. And I ain't gonna lie, if he's pressed, I'm gonna throw it. Play action on 1st and 10. And like I said, if he's pressed, I'm gonna throw it. He burned his man over the top, a dot over the top, and that's a touchdown. Let's get it. I'm making up for that interception. It's actually kind of funny. A lot of people thought that I ended up having a whole lot of rushing yards here in college, but I've really only been passing the ball. But look, I'm just losing yards off these sacks. And so with the run game not really working, it's 2nd and 6 now, and look at who's being pressed. We actually got Hill getting pressed too. So if I got him, I'm going to throw it to him. And I actually do down the field. And man, I know he's happy this game. He's getting that ball. A big touchdown for Hill. Let's get it. And look like Kent State really wasn't in it to win it, man. Look, they had the opportunity to really go into like one of those back and forths, but man, look, the run game is now working. We just got to keep running the ball, and this game is over with. And we win this game 24-9 here at home. Let's get it. And man, 297 yards, 64%, 3 touchdowns. I was out there slinging that rock. One thing that did happen in this game was I threw my first interception of the season. I really wish I didn't throw that dumb pass, but hey man, you got to make up for my mistakes. And the run game still isn't working. It is getting better though. It was 3.4 average last game, and it's 4 average this time. And then receiving wise, hey, said I was going to get Hill the ball this game, and I did. 150 yards, a touchdown, and Brown still, he will always ball out. He's going to be the best receiver this season if it ain't Hill. Now we're playing Wake Forest. We're at home, and it's a real sunny day. It's a real nice day, but we can make sure it's not a good day for them out here, because I got Jaylen Brown already off rip with a big play. I already know, with us already being 3-0 this season, like just the fans, they They probably weren't expecting me to be able to come out here and really ball out as I have been this season. But I know that they're most definitely like, appreciative of what I've been able to do so far on this year. And I'm trying to, continue this, what we got going on. But right now it's 3rd and 3 now, and we got to pick up this first down. We cannot settle for the field goal because, we might not make it. As y'all do know, in college, not every kicker is good. And here I'm making a crazy pass that was put in his hands, but he just couldn't catch it. Now, for one thing, Wake Forest is not coming out here to just, play games. They really playing real defense right now. And, I got to, read this defense, tear it apart. Because especially after our first drive didn't go too well, we can't keep our offense looking like this. Like, we just got to, find it. We got to find exactly where the holes are in the defense and just exploit it. And that's what we're trying to do here. We done made it all the way to the goal line, and now I'm going to go ahead and throw this bubble screen off this RPO for the first touchdown of the game. Defense created the turnover, but then on 1st and 10, I ended up getting strip sacked. And then they picked the ball up, and I had to chase him down before he could get the touchdown, but that didn't happen that fast. They got all the way to the 25. Now, after that terrible thing that happened last play, I just got to act like that didn't happen. I got to come into this drive with a whole different, mindset, because I can't let that weigh down on me. And this race is not looking good for me at all. I'm really struggling to read Wake Forest's defense somehow. But here on this play, I had my guy down the field, but couldn't get out there. It's like as soon as you send a blitz to the offside that I can't see on that right side, that's when things get a lot, more complicated for me. Because it just makes it a lot harder for me to be able to see the blitzes coming. But look, though, we got 1 minute and 40 seconds left in this first half. We got to make sure we put some points on the board before the second. We're here in 5 out, and look at who's down the field. Burning his man, as he always does, Jalen, with the touchdown. As we get to keep our lead, and we can really extend it as long as we, don't do nothing dumb. And by that, I mean me, because, I have a tendency of walking too far back, and I'm trying not to do that here. I'm stepping up in the pocket, driving, and picking up this first down. Now, just as every game has been going, the run game just hasn't been working for us at all. And here, picked up a couple yards, but it's just not looking like how I should. All right, now Wake Forest then got us to 3rd and 4. Now we're in a play action. I got my tight end on a little cross or whatever that is, and I'm just going ahead and hit my boy Hill and just try to lead it to the right side. And he ended up catching it, but he fumbled the ball when he was tackled. It was a normal tackle. When he fumbled it, that's crazy. At this point, I really don't even know what to say. We got 2 fumbles, bad fumbles that really put us in terrible positions, and because of that, it's a 2-point game. And look, this time the run game actually worked. And once again, Wake Forest did not come to play at all. Like, they really trying to get this dub. It's 3rd and 6. I got to get this. And look, Hill down the field, burnt his man off the press. And I got it right to him. He didn't get touchdown, but hey, that's a big play. I don't know how to feel about this play right here, but maybe I can get Hill on the backside. But they got a blitz coming in. I'm going to just try to hit my running back, and I can't do it. I really want to score a touchdown here, but I really don't want to throw an interception either. So if it's not there, then I'm just going to have to settle for the field goal. And I got my running back wide open, getting into the end zone. Let's go. And man, Wake Forest and really put us in this position. We're only up by 6 points, so if they get an opportunity, they might be able to score. They only got 1 timeout though, so picking up this first down will win the game. And all I got to do here is scramble out to the right side and pick this up. And I do, using my speed, just barely getting there, but I got that first down. And that was all we needed. We win this game 28-22, way closer than I wanted, but hey, we still got the win. That's all that matters. And in this game, another player of the game, 239 yards, 4 touchdowns. I'm doing my thing out here. And man, it's crazy. Like, these putting up some pretty good stats, even though I feel like our offense isn't moving how I feel like we should be. We're still having good games, and that's really all that matters. I just really feel like game in and game out, I'm starting to improve just on like the little things. You feel me? Like learning to spread the ball around, not just look to one side of the field, and it's kind of, it's starting to work a little bit. But if it's one thing that's really not working for our team is the run game. Like, maybe we should just take the run game completely out of our like playbook, but it's just not looking like it's working at all right now. But we're going to need to work here. As we got all to the 2-yard line, and we just need him to just walk into the end zone, pick up this touchdown, and he does some pretty good blocks. Great job by our defense going out there, getting that stop for us as they have been doing this entire season. And now we got to find our way into that end zone. I got my guy underneath, picking up a couple yards. 3rd and 5, I'm going to hope I can get my tight end on this route. But if I can't, I'm going to go ahead and try to pick it up myself. And I do, just barely though. And on this play action, I'm going to try to hit Johnson if I can. And if I can't, then probably going to try to use my legs. If not, oh, nope, got my guy who killed him off of that comeback route, but he got out of bounds. Somehow couldn't get that first down there, but it is what it is. It's 3rd and 10. And I'm gonna go ahead and use my legs and pick up this first down myself. I really couldn't see anybody open. And now we're at the 2-yard line, but it's 3rd and inches. We're running a read option. Hopefully they end up going to the running back, and they do. So I get another rushing touchdown. Let's go. All right, so now at the 2-minute warning, we're in a situation where we don't want to score too fast, but if it's there, you know, we got to take it. I got my guy across the middle. I'm going to go ahead and throw it to him. I know that linebacker was not going to stay with him. But now we're in the point where we actually need to start picking up yards pretty quickly. It's 3rd and 8, 30 seconds left. And I'm just going to go ahead and try to hit this guy right here. Great catch by Jalen. By the way this is looking, it might be a cover 3, so I could have my guy that's running that corner route. But, man, look at that pass rush. Now, look, if you see what I'm seeing, that boy Brown is over there on that left side by himself. And just as I thought, he's able to beat his man. And look, luckily, I was able to get it to him. Now, with 8 seconds left, this is going to be my last shot. If I don't get in there and we end up getting just a couple yards, then it's going to be terrible. So I might have to throw the ball out of bounds. Got to be smart with this. I'm running out to the right side. And I'm going to go ahead and hit my running back, who hopefully can get in, and he cannot. And we don't get no points. And this time, they actually end up scoring a touchdown. So now we're down in this game. And if they keep on blitzing the way they have and I don't pick it up, we're going to lose this game. But here we got, they're pressing again. It just seems like their press has been very good in this game. Like, and I can't even really get out the pocket, but this time I'm able to get my guy on the sideline and a great toe drag. As much as I'd be like, why are they pressing? But hey, the press has been working against us. Like, I don't even know what's going on, but this time I got Hill, who got that first down. Great route. 2nd and 3 now. I'm going to try to escape the pocket if I can, and I can. Got my guy who ended up getting into the end zone. Let's go. Virginia Tech is really just putting on a very good defensive clinic right now. Like, I'm not going to lie. They got us on lock right now. So much that I didn't even see that linebacker over there who ended up jumping that route, intercepting the ball, and putting this game away. And in this game, we finally lose our first game of the season against Virginia Tech, 27-21. And it's clear why we lost this game. I threw an interception at the worst possible time. Like, when we was finna get down the field and get some points, you know, I just messed it up. I mean, at least Brown did his thing. Now, I'm going to be completely honest. This game right here against Clemson couldn't have came at a more worse time than right now. I mean, we just came off of a loss, and now we got to play Clemson. And it's not like we haven't beaten a very good team like Alabama this season. It's just, man, after they locked us up, they went down the field, scored a quick touchdown. Now 1st and 10, running the play action. I'm going to try to get out here, get it out to my tight end, and I do. We get the first down. If there's one thing I got to do, I got to get my swagger back. I can't let that one loss that I, created do anything to my confidence. I got to, step up. This is just not a situation you want to be in at all, especially playing against a team of this caliber. Like, oh, and man, gotta thank the defense for coming out here getting that stop for us. But right now, it's not looking like we finna do much with the opportunity that we just got. I got a dot to that man, but we just couldn't get it. Like, this defense is all over us. Now, I'm gonna be honest. We're coming into this game not looking like we're prepared to play Clemson at all. I mean, it's very hard for me to read this defense right now, and because of that, we're having a real tough time. It's all on me. But still, look, it's 30 seconds left here in the first half, and we got to put some points up on the board. We can't come out of this half without something, but it's looking like we might come out of this half with nothing. After this interception, oh, man, I might get benched. I'd like to take a lot of the blame, but it's just really hard to pass the ball when the defender is in my face almost every single play. Like, it's difficult. It's hard. Now it's 3rd and 3. If we don't pick this up, it's not looking too good for us, but I got Jalen Brown getting the first down. With time coming down, I would like to try to score a touchdown before the 4th quarter starts, and I really can't find anyone. I'm going to just try to take this down to my running back, but I overthrew him. It really just seems like nothing's been working so far, so we trying a 5 wide on 3rd and 7, and this time Jalen Brown actually beats his man over the top, lobbed it up for him, dive and grab, but couldn't get into the end zone. 2nd and goal, I'm just going to try to just get this right to my tight end immediately and swat it away. Wow. I don't know how he was able to make a play like that, but we got to make a play here on 3rd and goal, and that blitz is coming in. I'm going to go ahead and try to get in myself, and I do. Well, it's 4th and 1 now. I'm trying to help and hike the ball before the 2-minute warning. And I tried to get this over the top to my guy on that corner route, but I just overthrew it. And once again, we lose. 2 games straight. Start off the season, 4-0, and now losing 2 games straight. And I'm not having good games. And because of me, my receivers are suffering. It's terrible. I gotta step it up. And that I did. As in this game, I ended up putting on a show here in this rivalry game versus Miami. And when I tell y'all I wasn't playing no games in this game, we was going crazy. And man, it's just like that feeling when you get in a game that you just know it's gonna be one of those. And after this first touchdown, after this first drive, I was like, yeah, I feel it. And it was really like nothing Miami could do about anything. We were just able to get down the field, score almost every single time. It was crazy. But then Miami finally scored a touchdown, and it seemed like they started building a lot of momentum, especially after I threw this interception. It just didn't seem right. The second quarter right now, we're up 14-7, but after this, it's going to probably be a tie game. And so they actually ended up outscoring us in the second quarter. And not only that, their defense just was on one. But then something just sparked. Us in the second half, we just started to ball out again, just like how we was in the first quarter, and their defense couldn't do nothing about it. Like moving the ball and started getting a lot easier again. And I was able to find Jaylen Brown to the back in the end zone for a touchdown to get this thing rolling. And now at this point, us being in the fourth quarter, we're already up by 3 scores. And this rushing touchdown, just kicking them while they're down. And so we was able to win this game in pretty good fashion. While I threw 10 incomplete passes, 4 touchdowns, and that 1 dumb interception. This time, it was actually Stephon Johnson who was leading in the receiving category, and then that boy Jaylen Brown right behind him. And now a lot of people in the media were thinking, will we be able to carry this momentum into this game against Pittsburgh? And shoot, it looks like we was able to. Or at least that's what we're hoping to do here in this game against Pittsburgh in our last home game of the season. So you know we got to do right by our guys at home. Now this was definitely a way closer game than the game that we had against Miami. I mean, off the rip, Pittsburgh was actually scoring back to back with us. And at this point in the game, we're down with but 20 seconds left in the first half, and this touchdown right here gave us the lead back. And they don't got that much time left in this first half to get some points. And now the third quarter, it was a real quiet quarter. The only thing that happened was them getting a field goal. But here in the fourth, we're starting off with a big play to Destin Hill and almost getting into the end zone. We right there though. And we right here at the 1 yard line. So just an easy little run in from our number 1 running back for that touchdown. And we extend our lead. And that would end up being all we needed to win in our final home game of the season. As we look forward to, just continuing with this momentum and keeping it up. Keep doing what we're doing right now, winning. And another good game for me. I just got to keep on having games like this, and we're definitely going to be able to have a good season for the rest of the year. And I really spread this ball all around. Like nobody was just that guy this game. And if that's how it's going to be, then that's just how it's going to be. And now finally, we're finally the team that's on the road. We got no more home games left this season. So yeah, this momentum that we just got from the last 2 games, we got to keep this going. Most definitely with us being ranked number 20 now, we can't lose no games. We're trying to get to that college football playoff and really make something happen in there as well. Get to the national championship and win it, because that's what I'm here for, obviously, trying to make FSU the number 1 team in the nation. And I really feel like just these last 2 games that we had really opened up a lot of things for me, and it makes me feel a lot better about what's going on. Even though we did lose 2 games in a row, we got back on the track, and we just got to keep this going. I'm rolling out to the left side, throwing this dot to my running back who made a crazy catch for the touchdown. And if it's one thing that's been happening in all these games that's been really consistent, is our defense really just going out there doing what they need to do every single day. It's just amazing. I mess with them. And just knowing that basically the entire, everything that happens to this team, winning or losing, it's all going to depend on if I play well, because the defense is going to do their thing every time. It's 3rd and 5 now. I really don't want to have to take a field goal, but if I have to, then I will. But I don't have to. Got my slot receiver making that catch. Good catch. I know 1st and 10. Got 2 people coming out the right side. I'm just going to go ahead and take this check down before something bad happens, and I end up turning them up the field. And so now on 3rd and 1, coach put the ball in my hands to try to pick this thing up, or at least try to get a touchdown here. And somehow I found a way to get through that line and get into that end zone for the touchdown. And man, another stop from our defense. Just look at what they're doing out here, man. Just helping us out. And I'm running to the left, throwing this thing down the field, crazy diving grab. It really does look like the momentum that we done had is really carrying on. It is Stanford, but I really don't care. I'm taking the win as much as I possibly can. I don't see anybody open, so I'm going to go ahead and try to scramble. But these big dudes are fast, but I'm still getting out there, getting to 2nd and 1. And now on 2nd and 1, we're in a read option, trying to get to the end zone. I hope he goes for the running back. He does, and I'm in the end zone once again. They left us with a good amount of time to try to get down the field, try to make something happen. And I got down the scenes my slot receiver who burnt his man, and he is gone for that big touchdown. Let's go. And I don't know what got into Stanford. They scored a touchdown. But when they did that, they gave us 30 seconds left. And I really feel like we should be able to get down the field, make something happen again. And I got the first down. And now I'm 1st and 10. They're actually pressing my boy Brown. And look at who's open down the field, as he always is. You can't press that man. Another touchdown for us. And at this point in the game, there's no reason to do anything dumb. I do want to try to get Hill the ball if I can. If I can't, then there's no point in staying in this game. And I'm just going to throw this to the back in the end zone, a high ball to that man, and he's coming down with it. What a catch. And we come out of this game with the big dub, dropping 50 on their head, like how we should be. And man, I came out here balled out, 6 touchdowns. Look, 4 incomplete passes this game, 4 touchdowns in the air, and then 2 touchdowns on the ground. I really did my thing out here receiving wise. Look, Stephon Johnson, Jaylen Brown, and then, you know, he got his touchdown though. That's all that matters. And with that game in the books, I ended up getting my first ACC Offensive Player of the Week. But not only did I get that, I also got National Offensive Player of the Week too. Good business. And now right now, with us being 7-2, being 4th in our conference, and not only that, not being in the college football playoff right now, these last 3 games this season are going to be very important. And we got to make sure we win every single one of these games. And that means we really going to need to lock in. Let's get it. Now, off the rip in this game, I'd end up connecting with my boy Stephon down the field for this huge play. He almost ended up breaking it free for a touchdown, but he just wasn't fast enough. But Virginia would then start playing some real defense, and they DTs, they pass rushers really getting at me. But I really started to get a lot more comfortable, and my O-line started blocking for me a lot more. And I was able to get this ball down the hill, who made this crazy dive and grab, getting us into the red zone, which then ended up setting up this play to Jaylen Brown right in between that zone for that touchdown. But then, after only scoring 1 touchdown in the first quarter, we weren't actually able to score any points in the second quarter, and they actually ended up going up on us, and we need to find something in the second half. And we did, as I ended up throwing this deep bomb down the field to that man Hill, Destin Hill, who actually somehow got away from that safety and took it to the crib for the huge touchdown. But clearly it wasn't over, because Virginia was not trying to lose this game at all. And right now, it's actually a tied game, and it's the 4th quarter, so we got to do a money drive. And when I tell y'all, this drive was perfectly executed. We got all the way down the field with no time left, scored the touchdown to get out of this game with the dub, as we won this game by just 1 touchdown, just barely got up out of there. And Virginia was out there making me have to pass that ball, man. 371 yards, 3 touchdowns, did my thing in the air. And, you know, I try to do what I can rushing wise, but hey, it normally doesn't work out for me. But man, Hill with 200 yards in a touchdown. That man. But now in this game against NC State, we start off our game real good. A very swift drive and an easy touchdown to start off the game. And in the first quarter, it'll be only 1 touchdown scored by each team. But now in the second quarter, we're looking to make this different. We're starting off our drive already getting into the red zone. And now running the read option in the red zone, an easy rushing touchdown for me as I get us the lead. And yeah, we might have run into some difficulties here in this quarter, but overall, we did better than they did. We scored 13 points in this quarter, and they didn't score any. And they would really start sparking fire in the 4th quarter, but up until this point right here, when we would take the momentum right back, scoring this big touchdown, that basically put the game away. And so we ended up winning this game 34-26. And I had a real solid game. Other than the interception I threw, I really did good. And especially that boy Jaylen Brown. He always comes in, he always balls out. But now we got 1 game left for the regular season. We got to end this thing off right. And now it's clear how big of a game this is here in this rivalry game versus the Florida Gators. Like, just looking at our conference standings, we're 6-2 in our conference record. And I don't know, if Virginia Tech somehow loses and Clemson also loses, then we might be in the running for the conference championship. But not only that, we're not in the college football playoffs. So maybe winning this gets us in, maybe it doesn't. But whatever happens, we need to win this game. All right, man, we got the Florida Gators, a huge rivalry matchup here, and it's going to determine a lot. Like, do we get to the playoffs? Do we get to the conference? We're going to see. We're starting off with the ball now. We're at their crib for this game, so it's definitely going to be very difficult, and already they pass rush is getting to me. I'm just going to hold that O-line, can, you know, play as well as they have been so far. But right now, our offense isn't looking as good. It's 3rd and 10 now. We're in 5 out, and I'm just trying to see if I can find anyone, and I really can't find anyone. I'm taking a sack. Now 2nd and 9, dropping back in the pocket, trying to scramble out to the left side, and I'm going to try to throw this over the top, but the safety is there for it. That's why I net away. I really did not expect for them to be able to make that play like that, but I got to find a way to pick up this first down here on 3rd and 9, and he was open, but I don't think I would have been able to get it down there to him. I mean, the crowd is so loud and crazy that it's hard for us to, understand each other right now, and it's really showing out on the offense. And on 3rd and 11, I ain't gonna lie, this play right here just shows that I was not paying attention to that coverage at all. My guy here on the right side was wide open, but instead I forced it into my tight end, threw an interception in the worst place. Not only terrible decision making, but terrible eyes. After throwing that dumb interception, I gotta thank the defense for coming through and really coming in clutch for me, as that just wasn't a good decision to make at all. This is too big of a game to do that. I mean, I really don't know what's going on right now with me, but look, it's 3rd and 17. They dropped all their safeties, and this is actually the perfect play for what they got going on right now. And look, I got him over the top. He hesitated a little bit, and we got the first down. And now we're in the position to where we have to score the touchdown this time. We done got here too many times for us not to, do what we need to do, but I'm not making a decision fast enough. They're actually pressing Brown on this play, so I'm gonna just hope that he gets past his man, as he does not, and I'm trying to I can't find anyone to throw the ball to, so I got to throw it out of bounds. I guess I keep on giving Florida too many opportunities, and they end up scoring this time. They didn't get 3 though, so it's a 6-point game, and if we score here, then we can go ahead and take the lead, and I really don't see anybody open on that play. We're going to call a timeout. I just really love to at least get a field goal here. We got 24 seconds left in this first half. I'm going to try to hit the seams, and I got him, but he couldn't hold on to it. Now, unfortunately, when they got the ball starting off the second half, they were able to score a field goal, so now it just makes the score even more not favorable for us. And this is just not how our offense has looked at all throughout the season. We're down. We only got 3 points right now. And our offense has been way better than this in the previous game. But there's just too much football in this game left for me to, feel down at anything. So I just got to step up in the pocket, deliver dots as I have been doing this season. I just can't get it out to him. And coach realized that we're too far out to kick a field goal. So we're actually going for it on 4th and 9. And we really need to pick this up. And I'm going to go ahead and dump this off to my running back, who made a great catch, broke that tackle, and found his way into the first down. That was crazy. After that crazy play made by my running back, we're now in a good position. Picking up this first down, and we got to score. We have to score. 1st and goal, run a read option. I'm just hoping they go for the running back. They do, and I almost got tackled. Somehow, I found a way to break free from this and score this touchdown. That is just a crazy play. Alright, man, it's only a 2-point game now after the defense came through, locked up for us, and now we got to get down the field. We got to. The defense been doing everything. I see over there that boy Johnson is being pressed, and hopefully he can find a way to get past his man, but he cannot. I'm going to go ahead and scramble out to the left side, hitting Jalen down the field for this big dot, the big first down. We needed that. Making our way down the field, 1st and 10 now, running a play action. I'm going to just try to hurry up and get out to my running back, because that dude got free fast. I'm trying to get an audible to happen, but none of my teammates can hear what I'm trying to say at all. I guess that's just one of the bad things about, being away. 2nd and 7 now, we're running a play action. We got everybody basically going to the left side, and I'm taking the sack. Man, I can't even explain how frustrating it is when I see I got a guy wide open and I just can't get it out to him because I'm getting sacked. But here at 3rd and 16, I got to just put all that behind me and just try to drop a dot, and I just can't do it. But then yet again, the defense comes through in the clutch. We only were able to get 3 points on that last drive, but the defense got to stop. And even though it's 3rd and 4, now Florida been playing some great defense, and it's 3rd and 14 now, but coach does not want to risk it. He just wants to run the ball, and I guess it's because I really haven't been having a good game in the air, passing the ball or nothing. So I guess I understand. And well, they were not able to score a touchdown, so we win this game, our last game of the regular season, 16-12. Let's go. And somehow I still got player of the game. I didn't have a good game, by the way. I don't know how I won this. I mean, I didn't throw a touchdown. I threw an interception. Now, I guess rushing wise, I got a touchdown, but just not a good game at all. And because of that, my receivers really didn't have good games either. I guess other than Brown, I guess. And well, we didn't get to the conference championship game, nor did we get to the college football playoffs. So I guess the Pop-Tarts Bowl is good enough. Now, starting off this game is not really starting how we thought it would. I mean, so far, we're down 17-6, and we got to find a way to win this game. It's a Texas team that's not as good as they normally are, so this is our opportunity. And after making our way down the field, an 18-yard pass to that man Hill for that touchdown. Somehow he got it, babe. I'll take it. And then after defense went out there, got a stop on Texas, we were able to go ahead and try to take this lead here. And I got it to that man Jalen, who got all the way to the 1-yard line. And then the easy rush into the end zone for RB1, diving in for that touchdown, taking the lead. And then after Texas ended up getting 3 points, it's now the fourth quarter, and we're still up in this game, so scoring here will definitely just make it a lot harder for them. And it was like ain't nothing was gonna stop us from getting into the end zone. I got my tight end wide open. He couldn't get into the end zone, but he did get us all this with the 1-2 yard line. And now at about the 2 yard line, running the read option, I'm getting into that end zone, high stepping, easy touchdown, and we extending our lead. And then after they didn't score again, all we had to do was run the ball out, and it ended up being third down, so we had to do a passing play, and it just so happened to be a touchdown. And so in my first bowl game, the Pop-Tarts Bowl versus Texas, we come away with the victory, winning 35-20. And I balled out in this game 330 with almost 70%, 3 touchdowns. Come on. And man, even though we didn't get to where we wanted to the playoff, we still came out here balled out in our bowl game and definitely had a way better season than people thought we would. And looking back at this season, really wasn't bad. 3,800 yards, 34-6 on the touchdown to interception ratio. And really, I didn't run the ball as much as I feel like I should have. I should have had more yards. And receiving wise, Jaylen Brown, 1,300. We got Stephon Johnson with 900, and then Hill with 800. And that boy Jaylen also had 15 touchdowns. That's crazy. And now look, even though we didn't get to the college football playoff, I really feel like we had a real good year this season and something we can improve on next year. We just got to, learn from this year and just keep this thing going. And I'm already knowing next season, it's going to be crazy.